Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, if you look at his numbers, it's not going to blow you away. But he's an important guy to this team. He eats up innings. He continues to keep them in games. And if he gets a little luck along the way, he may walk away with more wins than losses.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Hard hit at third. No problem here. One away. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. In his career against Porcello, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, you know, you start a new series coming off a sweep in the other one. You're feeling good right now. The confidence is high. The guys are excited. Talking to them before the game. Batting practice seemed upbeat. They had the music popping, and they were loose, ready to go. So I look for this streak maybe to run for a while.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Drew Smiley gets the starting nod for the M's. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with a win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Favorable call in there for a strike. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
They played good ball yesterday and pulled off a W. Let's see if they're able to keep that momentum going, play good again this one, and win another game.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. Third home run for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, it's one thing to make a mistake pitch and have a guy blast one for a homer. In that case, you know it's your fault. But here, he just barely gets enough of it to the opposite field, and it's gone. Great swing and all, but as a pitcher, that's a tough one to swallow.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he'll take a look at ball one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Previous battles with Drew Smyly. 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine. Don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call on the knees. On the corners, he's a little tighter. But if you go up and down, you're going to get a call from Rusty.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Striding in, Mookie Betts. As we take a look at the splits between April and May. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, it was a hit and run. He hits a little chopper. Now, he didn't get as much as he wanted to hit that ball to the outfield, but he did execute putting the ball on the ground.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with one away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Previous battles with Drew Smyly, 2 for 11. Runners are at first and second with one away. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Speared on the dive. There's one. Not in time.
Batting sixth, left fielder.
So stepping in, Rusney Castillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's in there for strike one.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got your 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner's back. Another 1-2 delivery. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Ruiz corrals it. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Red Sox strike for a run thanks to the Dustin Pedroia blast. We'll head to the top of the second. Boston's off to a 1-0 lead. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Bradley. Makes the play, 1 away.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox. Brought to you by Majestic.
Valencia.
This team can pick it. Lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Stepping into the box, Danny Valencia. In his career against Porcello, 4 hits in 18 at-bats. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Leon is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Leonis Martin.
Now at the plate, Leonis Martin. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. And a curveball in for a strike. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 1-0. Here's Chris Young. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter, Chris Young.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Pitch on the way. 3-2.
Can't lose, ball.
Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in, Sandy Leon. Previous battles with Drew Smiley, 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Breaking pitch blocked by Ruiz, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Martin ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
A 1 pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Stay out of the double play.
1-0 home to Pedroia. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. Cano for 1. On to first, but not in time, as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. A base hit in his first trip. Smiley comes set. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
He blew that fastball right by him, probably because he set him up with the off-speed stuff before.
Here's the 1-2. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Cruz makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Taylor MOTTER steps into the box. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Strikeout here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. MOTTER is retired, and there's one away.
The first baseman,
And the next
6.
batter will be Mike Freeman. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1 out, nobody on. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They're down 2-0. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
The 0-1 delivery. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
If you want to take a snapshot of staying inside the baseball, that's it right there. Stay inside the ball, shoot the other way for the base hit.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. Comes set with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Lifted the other way out to left center. MOTTER is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Next for the Red Sox, left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Rusney Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Martin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. Gene Segura standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Here we go, guys.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle.
Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Seager will wait on the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
There's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground for Dominguez. This could be 2. Pedroia on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Chris Young. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
Designated hitter, number 30.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Settling under it is Cano. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 3, Sandy Leon.
Digging in to try it again, Sandy Leon. He hit a sac fly earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, this is powered into left field for a base hit.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order. Would you put him in another lineup? He's
Now
at
batting,
the top. This lineup is
third
loaded.
baseman.
Don't overlook him.
Matt Dominguez.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the double steal is on here. And this is fouled back and out of play. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Ready on 0-2. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Ready with another 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Danny Valencia.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here's Leonis Martin. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
MOTTER.
Taylor MOTTER steps into the box as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Inside and low, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Here's a high pop-up. Pedroia is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Set to deal on 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man on third with 2 down. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now a flare out to left center. Coming in on it is Castillo, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner goes for second. Got him. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 2-1. Here's Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Digging in and looking for more. Hanley Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he's back standing. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. And he just misses with a curveball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Now a snap throw to first, and he's back easily. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
1 out and a runner on second base.
Nope.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Ready with the 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Freeman is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Rusney Castillo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Cruz coming in. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1. They lead it 2-1. Gene Segura standing in. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Left field and deep. Castillo ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bradley going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by Dominguez down the line. It's a fair ball. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 1-1 to Cano. And there he goes towards second. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we are tied 2-2. Chris Heston enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 32, Chris Heston.
Digging in once again, Chris Young. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Chris Young.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3, Sandy Leon.
Digging in and looking for more, Sandy Leon. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Matt Dominguez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, he's off to a fast start in this series. 3 hits already in this game. He's still got a couple games left in the series.
Justin Pedroia.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Sent on the ground out to second. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Joe Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
Ready for another chance? Leonis Martin,
Leading off for the
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Leonis Martin.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Again, a 1-2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Taylor Motter. As he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 6, Mike Freeman.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. He pulls this one into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Score remains 2-2. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Hit to third. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 and 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 0-2. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Tapper up the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And a relay to the plate. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Gerard Dyson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Gerard Dyson.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. He enters play here at 288. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out, as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by Dominguez down the line. It's a fair ball.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. To second for one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force it second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now he tries to hold back, but he makes contact here, and this is looped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's gone 5 for 13. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Evan Scribner is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Evan Scribner.
Mike Zunino is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Mike Zunino.
Ready once again, Rusney Castillo. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Rusney Castillo.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Designated hitter,
Pablo Sandoval We'll move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. Now to the plate, Sandy Leon. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Ready with the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
There's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Dustin Pedroia would be next. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz is in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. We played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. The historic Old State House here in Boston. Welcome back to baseball here at Fenway Park. Here's Robbie Cano now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Into the windup and the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. There to get it is Pedroia. On to first, and that is a big out to start tonight.
Designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
Now in the box, Danny Valencia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Shoots this one to first, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Leonis Martin.
Digging in to try it again. Leonis Martin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. The pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Mariners are down in order. Score remains 2-2. Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only one away.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Drilled left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only one gone.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here. Trying to get a big strike out of the next two hitters coming up.
Casey Fiend was called upon to get the final two outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. So coming to the plate, Rusney Castillo. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Two-strike fastball way in on your hands. Woo! And you know his hands are stinging because he got in there. Now you can go away and make him whirly-bird swing and miss. I'm telling you, it's sitting there for you.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored in third with two gone now.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind an account 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's the first pitch. Pablo Sandoval is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Into the box now, Taylor
Leading
Motter.
off for the
No
Mariners,
hits in 3 tries
center
so far.
fielder,
He's struck out
Taylor
once.
Motter.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. There to take it is Castillo when he makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Freeman.
Settling in now, Mike Freeman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down, good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Let's go, guys.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Sinker, 3-2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. High pop-up. Pedroia is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter,
Stepping up to the plate, Gene Segura.
Segura.
It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
On the ground up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Sandy Leon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-2 delivery. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Into the windup and the pitch. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number
Ready now, Dustin Pedroia. His career numbers in this matchup: 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And now a pitch on the way. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes, and that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Kyle Seager.
First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen? Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. There is Pedroia, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The batter, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped at the plate. Foul ball, strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is swung on and missed, and the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Cano. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Ground ball right side. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Score remains 2-2. Nick Vincent takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Nick Vincent.
Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off
he was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
72, Xander Bogaerts.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Comes set and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Mookie Betts as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 3, 3-0.
Well, this is an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Freeman. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley.
Ready for another shot now. Hanley Ramirez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Motter is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Valencia.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts going back on it at the track, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks. When he hit that ball, it took a big bounce and hopped over the wall for an automatic double.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Here's Leonis Martin. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Well, things are happening now. All he wanted to do was move that runner from second to third, and he gets a base hit. So now they're sitting first and third, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The 0-1, and the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here, and they will put the tag on him, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back standing.
Come on, son.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
A 1 pitch on its way, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's 1st and 3rd now.
That's an infield single on a swinging bunt. That is a thing of beauty. And not only did it land the right place, the catcher had to field it and make the play.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here's the 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Dominguez, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Gene Segura standing in and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Here comes the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch that nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Just keeping him close. Here's the 2-1. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. Squared that one up just a little late. The payoff pitch one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. This is on the ground over to first, and he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit, and a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a two-run game now.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Fernando Rodriguez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Fernando Rodriguez.
In now, Kyle Seager. And a ball 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-0 on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Nelson Cruz would be next. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Working to keep them in the game here. Lays off 1-0.
You're already down a couple runs already. You got second and third. This is a critical situation. It's absolutely imperative that they get the out right here. You can't allow any more runs if you want to win this game.
Cruz awaits the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Leon is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Red Sox 2. Edwin Diaz enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Bradley Jr.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, Rusney Castillo stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
0-1 count and the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Sliced down the left side, but foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, another single. Now they're first and second. They've been swinging the bat great all day, but they haven't come up with the big hit to break an inning open. Maybe that's coming.
Standing in now, Sandy Leon. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Here we go.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Martin comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Riding in once again, Matt Dominguez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
4-2 the final score tonight. Nick Vincent earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 14th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.